Hi, you guys. I am here with just a very quick fun food hack with Ash. Remember, if you follow me, I have a Christian ministry, but I love to share my passion and love from a previous career I had before I started ministry and became a widow. I was into fitness and wellness, but I'm not a practicing nutritionist, so make sure everything that I offer up to you as far as my passions and my hacks for my journey in life, that you're taking it back to your doctor and that you're being aware of your own allergies. For instance, I have a gluten intolerance, so everything I share will be gluten-free and most of the time dairy-free. But just know that because I'm not responsible. If you can't have some of these foods, you have to be solely responsible for that, as a disclaimer. So that being said, today's fun food hack is really, really fast and really easy, and it's so flavorful. And so when I give you my fun food hacks with Ash, it's designed to still allow you to enjoy healthy food, but to have enough diversity in the flavor profile to where you feel like you're still indulging, but you're doing it in a more responsible way as far as your wellness and what you're catering to as far as your goals. You know, I do have a Christian ministry, so I like to honor the scriptures as much as I can, if not all the time, if possible, with the understanding that I will fall short at times. But the body is a temple, and so we are going to be a product of what we start from the inside out, and that goes for our soul as well. So our mind, as the Bible talks about, but also our wellness from the inside out as far as what we put into our bodies. You know, remember back when we were kids, we would see, I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the nurse's office, it would have all these old school posters. You know, I'm a Gen Xer, so it would say, you are what you eat. And you really are what you eat. But after 40, you feel like what you eat. Can we agree? Things either sit in your stomach like a brick, or they take longer to burn off your thighs. Like, we just know this is what occurs as we get older, right? We have to cater to each season of life, spiritually and physically. Okay, so that being said, today is a really quick fun food hack. Bear with me if you hear the dogs barking. I have the door open for them. So they're kind of moving around behind me. If you follow me, you know I have pugs. Okay, so today's fairly simple, but you have to like sardines. That was an ick factor for me back before I needed to pack more nutrients into my lifestyle. But I had been researching sardines, and so I couldn't believe how many benefits sardines have and how much protein it packs. Even just on this can alone, it's one serving, but I love these. I got these at Sam's Club, and I just love the title too, because the Holy Spirit like kind of spoke to me when I saw them, because they're called Season. And I don't work for these companies, you guys. These are just things I enjoy. But this is Season, the company brand name, sardines, and they're boneless and they're skinless. And you know, sardines have 20 grams of protein. There's a little bit of sodium in there, but I mean, you were always going to grab some sodium. So if you have sodium issues or high blood pressure, make sure you're taking it back to your doctor. But what this recipe is I'm calling it a Sar-Tuna MISO salad, and it can be eaten just off a fork, or you can put it on a cracker, or you can toast up some bread and make a Sar-Tuna salad sandwich, right? You can even make it into a melt by putting your favorite dairy-free cheese or just regular cheese all over it. But that being said, it's pretty simple. You're gonna take 1 can of your favorite sardines. I washed mine off because they were stored in oil. So I washed them off, and then I took 1 can of albacore white tuna as well. So I have 1 can of albacore white tuna and 1 can of sardines. Mixed it up with a fork. Make sure to break it up really, really well. And then you can use any brand, but I use this California Olive Ranch. It's a carrot miso. So you could just use a miso if you want, but this is an awesome dressing, you guys. It only has 60 calories for 2 tablespoons, and the sugars are fairly okay, but I didn't use a whole lot. I seriously used maybe 2 tablespoons. That's it. So your favorite carrot miso, or any flavor profile that has like a miso kind of flavor to it, okay? I know it sounds weird. It's like tuna. It's like, yeah, because think about ahi. Ahi kind of is good with miso, right? So you're still gonna have that flavor profile. So I took the 2 cans, the can of sardines and the can of tuna. That makes it Sar-Tuna, sardines and tuna. And then 2 tablespoons, or eyeball it depending on how mushy you want the salad to be. I don't like it to be too mushy. I like to just add enough. Then I took your favorite apple cider vinegar. I use from Bragg's, from the mother, and I put about 1 tablespoon, just a dollop, okay? And then you could just take regular sweet corn, but I chose Kinder's fire roasted sweet corn, okay? It sounds weird, but these elements, these profiles actually mix very well. So I took the 2 cans, sardines and tuna, the miso carrot dressing, whichever of your desired company that makes it, or any miso. Again, I chose California Olive Ranch, the dollop, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, And then any sweet corn you want, basically you're gonna use about a cup, 3/4 cup probably, maybe a cup if you want more corn. You can either nuke it or just put it over if you don't like to nuke stuff, you could put it over the stove. And this had a flavor packet that went with it. So if you don't wanna add the flavor packet, this had a barbecue butter packet with it. So you can even just take your favorite butter, maybe just like half a tablespoon and then a little bit of barbecue sauce, or keep the sweet corn clean and don't add any flavor to it at all. It's up to you. So I took 3/4 cup of the corn, and then I took organic baby carrots and I grated up probably about, I would say like 6 to 8 baby organic carrots, okay? So we had the carrots, the roasted corn with whatever flavor packet came with it. That was Kinder's, but you can just do your own flavor packet of barbecue sauce and maybe a tablespoon of butter or dairy-free butter. The dollop of the apple cider vinegar, your choice of any miso dressing. I chose carrot miso by California Olive Ranch, and then the sardine and the tuna can, okay? So I put it all together, and that's what it's all about. I hear that. It's the hokey pokey of tuna salad. So this is Sar-Tuna salad. This is not chilled yet, but I assure you, if you've ever made a cold salad, tuna salad, it does not get better as it sits in the fridge. And that apple cider vinegar is gonna marry all those flavors. Amazing. I hear the Holy Spirit reminding me also, because sardines carry a little bit of more sodium than normal, I just used fresh ground pepper. I just did about 6 twists of, depending on how much pepper you want, of your favorite pepper mill. And then I used Mrs. Dash table blend. I did 2 dashes of Mrs. Dash. We know this is salt-free seasoning, which I swear by. I love it, okay? So we put it all together and it turned out beautiful, you guys. Like I said, this hasn't even chilled yet. And I just mixed it up. I had already broken down the sardines and the tuna can. And you guys, it turned out amazing. And the only thing I can describe, I mean, you heard all the flavor profiles I put in it, but let me just take a little bite. Look at how good that turned out. It's really beautiful too. I know it sounds like a lot of crazy flavors, but they really go well together. Okay, you guys, it hasn't even sat in my fridge yet to marry, all the flavors marry. There's gonna be a wedding in my fridge right now, trust me. When all these flavors marry together with that apple cider vinegar. Another thing that does that, you guys, is like lime or lemon. Anytime you add lime or lemon to something, it really marries the flavor. And salt does that too when you're baking. Chocolate marries together. It really brings out the flavor of chocolate too. So that's gonna sit in the fridge. I haven't even sat mine in the fridge yet, but you can either put it on a bed of lettuce, make it into a lettuce wrap, or y'all know my gluten-free heart loves me some Crunch Masters, and I get every flavor of these Crunch Master crackers. I just like the texture difference with something like tuna salad. I like to have texture, right? Or you can put it on toasted bread, anything you want. You guys get it, it's up to you. But if you just want something in the fridge, like I'm getting ready to go work out, where you know you could take a couple tablespoons of protein hit here and there, open the fridge, boom, it's there. It's so flavorful, you guys. It's such a unique profile that ended up coming together when Holy Spirit gave me this recipe, and I'm loving it. And the little grated carrots also bring out the flavor that's already there in the miso carrot dressing. So if you didn't choose a miso carrot dressing and it's just miso, you're gonna get that natural flavor from the actual carrots themselves. So it's really vibrant. There's a little tang from the apple cider vinegar. The miso rounds it out with a little bit of just enough sweetness to bring out also the barbecue and the roasted, if you chose that flavor profile of the corn. Remember, I got Kinder's roasted barbecue corn with the butter. I know the butter sounds weird in a tuna salad, but that was just the flavor packet in the corn I had. So you don't have to add that. You can just do straight corn. It's up to you, okay? It turned out amazing. Look how beautiful. Like I said, it's even better when you put it in the fridge, has a little wedding, and those flavors really come together. I hope this blessed you guys. Remember, be aware of any allergy you have, or take it back to your doctor if you have any kind of medical condition. I hope this blessed you.